Money in the way for what they got to say. I throw it up, it's falling down, it's definitely in the way.
All right, guys, so if you're watching this, the best way to follow along is to pull up TradingView, pull up a one-year chart. We're going to run through some of the Alpha Chat members' ideas for the week. Shake's going to go over some shakedown ideas, and I'm going to go over some of the big picture stuff. So this week we had Chris sent some of his ideas in. Congrats as well on the $1,500 a day on Friday. He's looking at what we have here, AAN through 56.
AAN through 56. That thing looks tight. That thing probably ready to go.
Yeah, versus what, 54?
Yeah, 54. It's like that first support area. That one's actually tight. I missed that one. That's a nice looking chart.
Yeah, I got to put that on the radar. What else?
A late edition.
Yeah, we got what he's on at
INSP. That one looks ready.
Yeah,
I got that one on my watch list as well. 57, 57, 50. I guess 58's the safe trigger there.
Yeah. We got here VRTX.
Vertex. Huge day of support. I was looking at that one as well. It looks great through that level. The only problem with these names is that it has such a wide day Friday that it makes it hard to get into Monday if it triggers Monday morning. So this is one that if it triggers Monday morning, you got to be a little bit smaller in position sizing so you can give it that proper room. Otherwise, you're going to give yourself a really low probability trade using Monday's intraday low, and you don't want that.
Yeah, definitely. What else we got? We got SRPT.
Oh, shit. SRPT, that's my trade of the week.
Yeah. I've had that buy stuff in for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks, dude. This thing has been just coiling tighter and tighter and tighter. I can't wait. Through 125, this thing is absolutely ready to go.
Yeah, my buy stops. Chilling in that. Let's see. Con was looking at RPD, the 53 or 54 versus, what is that, 53 versus 50? Nah.
Yeah, that one's not ready yet, but that's a really nice level in time. It'll consolidate a few weeks and keep a look. But just Friday's action tells me it's not ready yet. How it went after the level, just faded all day on a day where pretty much everything was ripping. You know, you got a lot of information Friday that it's just not ready. It needs a couple weeks to consolidate.
Yeah. RMB.
Chambon?
Yeah. A little extended.
But zoom out. If you look at this level, this weekly level, $43. It's like this huge macro level. And this name is sneakily kind of a crazy name. Really moves when it wants to. So, yes, a little extended on the daily. I do agree with you. But if it could tighten up on the daily chart, I think this name's got a run in it. Absolutely.
Yeah, that 43 does look pretty good. And he's also looking at X-Reg. I hate this name so much.
I hate this fucking name, too. Yeah, I mean, it technically looks good. I mean, it's flagging out resistance, but 4 days up. It's just kind of been it gapped on earnings and hasn't made a move for 2 consecutive quarters. I'm kind of done with that one.
Yeah. Let's see. We got a few other names on Chris's radar. We got Elon, 33.5.
Yeah, that one's gonna be nice. I don't think that one's ready yet. But we've been watching this name forever. We've been watching this name since it first started flagging, the middle of March. So now 3-4 months later. Still trying to flag below that level. That's a really good sign. That setup's just getting meatier and meatier.
Yeah, I like that one. Let's see. We got AVLR 75.
Oh, this is one of the software names.
Yeah.
These software names are going crazy. These software as a service names. So this AVLR is one of the more recent IPOs. It's still trading wide and loose. It's not ready for that $75 level yet, but the level it's a beautiful chart. This name is like going higher. Yeah.
Let's see. We got GLGN. I think we typed that one.
GLNG. That's solar. No, it can't be. That's
Rose. Okay. Typed the wrong ticker.
Oh, man.
Let's see next. NSC 205.
I was looking at this one. Railroad company. Yeah, it's a strong name. I mean, super strong. Top right, flagging daily. I mean, what can you say about that? Yeah. About not buying that chart. It's a nice little flagging on the 204. Getting pretty tight. No qualms.
It's like our CSX off 76. But we're still in. Let's see what else we got. Some of Kyle Davis's ideas. He has CMG 722.
Oh, that one. I mean, look at the 4-day run this thing went on. This just needs consolidation.
Just tough too. It's up. It's up like 100% this year. It's like,
Well, not even that. I mean, it just opened the week last week in 640 and it closed 709. It did 50 points last week. So, it's tough to buy that and expect another 100.
yeah. Let's see. We got SMAR 46. This super extended.
Oh, SMAR. No. So I got, SMAR.
Yeah.
No, so this huge day was actually earnings Thursday. And it didn't really do much, and then it just fucking exploded later in the day. So I think this is one we got to keep on the radar. There's no setup in it yet, but definitely.
Not yet.
Well, eventually.
Yeah, let's see. Chris Causey did SVMK. I'm not even going to pull up $17 name. I can't look at the stocks that cheap. I'm not even typing it up. Let's see.
What else?
I got, again, SRPT was the one, we already spoke about.
That's my trade of the week, too. So shout out to all the members on the same page as me.
FMX, still same thing. 100, 6-year base. Still
Shit, that's a Mexico chart?
Yeah.
All it needs a nice little catalyst.
Yeah, we need that 100. Voya.
100 level, huh?
Voya 55.
That's not ready yet, but
definitely not. But whenever it wants to go to 55, that's going to be.
Yeah, that's a big ass level. That'll go.
Yeah, Tiffany down the road, 96. That's a little sneaky. We were buying that back in 2017, 96.
That one's not for me.
Yeah, and then we got. But those are the main 5 I'm looking at. We got.
No one mentioned my fucking dog, Tandem. Tandem Diabetes Care, healthcare stock. This thing was a trade of the week. Was it last week? Through $70, and it just kind of gave wide action, very taily name, and it's really setting up under this $72 pivot. I mean, when this thing takes out resistance, it's such a crazy name, such a strong name, and kind of thinly traded. The way it really when it moves, it really wants to move. I think this one explodes through 72 next week.
I like that. That one looks pretty wild. I mean, your guy 5 is still setting up.
Yo, I love this 5. I got a feeler in this 5 at 123 last week against 120. Definitely looking to add through 128 next week. But such a sneakily wide name. You got to give that one the proper room. So it's going to be tough to get size because it had such a big day Friday. But we'll see how it progresses. Definitely want to add to my position through 128 there.
Yeah. We got U-Haul through 400. It's been a level going back since what? UHAL.
We're buying U-Haul?
Yeah, moving company.
Oh, man. Wow, that's a beautiful base. I don't type this name up. Oh, my God. It's beautiful.
Yeah, since what, 2016 has been set up?
Ah, it's a fucking sick base, yeah. U-Haul, holy shit.
Yeah.
Thunk it.
We had the Intel we picked up this week. That's, again, this is a super boring trade, just first.
The buyback. I mean,
Yeah.
super boring, super effective, though. Buying at that major support level.
Yeah. We got Hans LLY. He bought, what was that, I think 117, and then you got the next buy through 120.
I like that. I like that one. So I was actually, this thing was struggling the 200 day, moving average. I was wondering if this was a short, and the buying just came through so hard that it looks like it wants to continue the trend higher. Held that major support, so that 119, I guess.
Yeah, 119, 120. Yums was another one we took through 42 back in March. I got stopped out 46. That's another one, just kind of like that support buy back up to 42 versus 38, but that still needs some time.
Okay.
LOW, another one that's like kind of support buy back, but that's, again, still needs some time, not really ready.
Yeah, that needs some time.
Let's see what else we got. Carl's STFC. I think it's a really thin name, but that 35 has not been it's not broken yet.
Oh shit, trade's way too thin.
Yeah.
Wow. I bet that guy is sitting there refreshing too. So if you look, you tell all the high of the days are exactly $35 or it's just right there. So he's sitting there refreshing the offer, $35. No one knows how much stock he has. And he's just going to keep selling stock. Then when it finally breaks, stock's going to probably explode. But it's too thin for us to trade. Can't take that type of risk. So, yeah.
You got Discover. This is down. This probably a couple of weeks, probably in a month or two. DFS through 82. That'll be third time's a chunky there.
Wow.
Let's see. Yeah, that's all the stuff I got. I mean, broadly, we got the SPY running into that prior pivot. We're in that upper end of we're starting to form this new 20-point range. We got the hard out 272. We have resistance 294. So we have to just be a little bit more defensive up here and be willing to take much more profits than trying to be gun ho buying, fifth, sixth, seventh day up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll see how it goes. We saw such a crazy short squeeze last week, or whatever you want to call that rally, that names are really responding well. So I think the big factor is focusing on the internals and focusing on how the charts are setting up, because the indices don't always tell the full story. I mean, coming into last week, Monday was just such an overblown sell-off, and everyone just got so bearish. And then look at that, we snapped back 4 days of just hardcore buying. And you could say it was on the news or whatever, but if you follow the internals, the charts weren't as bad as it seems. The Monday sell-off was mostly the big dog: Amazon, Google, Apple, Facebook with the fucking the FTC litigation and all that stuff. But if you really typed up charts in between, like all the names, they didn't look as disastrous as the indices look. So I'm just going to keep following the charts and the internals. That's what's been really leading the clues of the market.
Of course, definitely agree. You got the large caps, Dow 30.
My favorite name, my sneaky favorite name next week. I couldn't make this the trade of the week because it's trading too wide right now. This is SFIX, Stitch Fix. So I had earnings Thursday.
Just mention the ticker for everyone.
SFIX, SFIX, Stitch Fix. So this is one of those names. It was like a Shake Shack where it had that fucking crazy IPO run, and then it sold off, and then kind of went out of town for a little bit. No one's really checking for it. But since then, it's just based. And this $30 level has been so significant for the stock. Ever since the third week of trading, and now a year and a half later. So it gaps up to the 30 level, sells off on earnings, and holds the gap and buys the next day. Through $30, this thing has such a great trade in it. And I don't think it's on too many people's radars. I think this one's going to be really great next week. I'm really excited about this name.
Yeah, it almost kind of reminds you of like Coop way back through 32.
Yeah.
They're just trying for so long to get that like final break, and then once it took out that IPO high, it was just
my god,
it 120.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one. So yeah, I think we covered everything.
Yeah, it's a nice little first video try to wrap up.
Yeah, for all the guys watching this, again, every Sunday, shoot us an email. The top 30 you're looking at, entry, stop. We'll try to run through them all, kind of help give you guys a little bit better of an idea of what we're trying to do for the week ahead. And then if you guys like this, we'll try to keep it consistent. Book of the week. Oh, the small big, sick book. A lot of good stuff in this one.
Yeah, book of the week, huh? You didn't tell me to bring a book of the week.
Gotta keep it yourself.
Yeah, so also market Monday morning. Right now we're gapping up like 20 handles in the S&P on this Mexico news and stuff. This is not a gap up I'm looking to buy. That's probably going to come in off the Monday morning gap ups. Pretty much always fade. If you look on a SPX weekly chart, there aren't too many gaps. It's because gaps more often than not get filled. So don't buy this Monday morning gap up. I'm sure a ton of alerts are going to go off, but wait and see how it handles midday. It'll usually come in, find some previous resistance, turn support, and that's where we see a lot of the buying. You just don't get caught into that off the open Monday morning trap.
Yeah.
That's all I got for you.
All right.
All right, good wrap.
Yeah.
See you in the chat Monday.